you gotta want more for yourself. That's what I be thinking to myself. Like, you gotta want more for yourself. For once in my life, I feel like I have never gone this hard for myself. It's almost like, what did you live for if you didn't do what you were supposed to do or what made you happy? Like, even with kids, it's like I have to make time for me. Okay, y'all. So it is. Let me see. Don't judge me, y'all. And it's crazy because I just be thinking about how, like, in your early 20s, you really be going so hard. You be going so hard. Bar hopping, club hopping. Like, if y'all can even get me to go to a second location at this point, then something's wrong, or I must be lit out of my mind because I just can't do it. I'm so tired. But let me just tell y'all how my day went for real. Because yesterday was Friday, so I had to go to work. Got off. It took me like an hour and probably 15 minutes, honestly. Like, yesterday was a long day. It took me like an hour and 15 minutes to get home from work. Now, mind you, I already knew I was supposed to go to the studio yesterday because somebody else had booked the session for me to do a feature. So, the gang, everybody could finna be up there. Me being the person that I am, I don't know if I like subconsciously know or think that I work better under pressure or last minute, or I don't know. But I ain't write my verse. Mind you, bitches be like, mind you. Now, mind you, my job is not the type of job where you can just, like, you really have to work. You really got to do your job. So when I be at work, I be working, literally. I be focused on working. So as soon as I got off work, long story short, me driving from work to the house, which was like an hour and 15 minutes, I was playing that beat and trying to put my verse together, basically, because I'm like, damn, why I wait last minute, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to like this. Like, it's not going to be trash, but it's not going to be my best. So I put together a verse driving from my job to the house. And I was still like working on it a little bit when I got home. Because by the time I got home, it was probably like 6:40. Maybe I'm being dramatic. It might have been 6 o'clock. But nevertheless, the initial session started at 7. But I already told him my friend I was going to come at 8. Because I already just knew that by the time I got home, it was like, dang, I can't even breathe for a second. Finished my verse before I went up there. Of course, drinking, the vibes at the studio, or just in general, like when you just meet up with people. And, we always be linking together on Fridays to go to the studio. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking too much. Long story short, bitch, I'm tired, and I'm too old for this. I'm not old, but, like, you get it. I already told myself that I was going to work extra today, which is what I'm about to do now. I'm about to actually go on, clock in, work for a couple hours. I'm working from home today. Typically, I work at the office, okay, which I love because I worked from home for a couple years. It was fun at first. Like, how it's like, like anything new is fun at first. I think it was a little more convenient, so to speak, because, I have 2 small children. But then as they started getting older, but like, not older like 12, 13 where it's manageable. I mean like older, like the bad older, like, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, like them ages. It was a lot of fighting and screaming. I'm like, yo, I cannot work from home like this. Like, y'all need to go to school. We're gonna have to it's so much to get into. I feel like I haven't talked about my life in a long time. But you're definitely welcome to go, go to my YouTube channel, scroll down and watch the old videos. I'm not taking them down because it happened. Now, some of that stuff to me is cringe, not gonna lie. But also, I just, grit my teeth and I understand, like, okay, I mean, that's who you were at that time. That's how you felt. That's what you did. Because I'm the type of person where I'm always going to do what I want to do, and I'm always going to say what I want to say, and I'm always going to act the way I want to motherfucking act, bitch. and it ain't a soul that could do nothing about it. And you know, sometimes you look back on shit like that and you be like, "Oh, girl, you were embarrassing. You were so fucking embarrassing." But it's okay though, because I understand that we grow, we evolve, we go through phases that are, you know, not picture perfect, not cute at all. But you grow from it. So I'm cool with that. Y'all can go watch my old videos on YouTube, get to know me. You know, I vlogged my entire first pregnancy, did not vlog my second pregnancy. But yeah, I got a lot to do today. I gotta work for a couple of hours. I need to clean because this house is a mess. And that's basically all I'm trying to tell y'all is that your girl is doing too much. It's nonstop. And I'm almost kind of like, is this really adulthood? I don't know. I just kind of feel like, and maybe that's kind of why I've been feeling like something great is about to happen because for once in my life, I feel like I have never gone this hard for myself. I always was the type of person to go hard for other people, but it wasn't being reciprocated to me. So I'm like pouring all of myself into other people and lifting people up and stuff and essentially draining myself because I'm not getting it in return. Now, you know, I've grown up a little bit. I'm in a space to where even with kids, it's like I have to make time for me. I have to pour into myself. I have to continue to feed my creative spirit. And I know that's not the case for everybody, but like sometimes when I go out to certain places, like, you know, Family Dollar, this and the third, and I just see like, you know, older women or older men, just older people in general. And some people are okay with their lives. I'm not saying, you know, it's anything work. It's not anything wrong with working at Family Dollar or McDonald's or whatever. But sometimes, like when I see it, my spirit just be like, I want to know what you are good at. That's where my mind goes when I see people, you know, older people working in jobs like that. I be wanting to know, like, what are you good at? Like, what? Because I just feel like everybody is good at something. And I just be like praying for them because some people are content with how their lives are, and there is nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I just always feel like people have a bigger purpose. And sometimes people really miss their mark, and that shit makes me so sad to see people like just, you know, give up on their dreams or whatever. It just makes me sad. That's like a reminder to myself to keep pushing myself to go hard and to do the things that I love to do, and you know, no matter how long it takes, like to keep just continuing to feed what makes me truly happy and what feeds my inner child, because it just makes me so sad to see people just give up on shit like that. I be like, yo, like it's almost like, what did you live for if you didn't do what you were supposed to do or what made you happy? Like, you gotta want more for yourself. That's what I be thinking to myself. Like, you gotta want more for yourself. Don't nothing make me happier than seeing other people fulfill their dreams. I swear, like, I love it. It's just like a certain glow and aura and energy that they have about themselves when they're like, it's like it's a very childlike energy of like, you know, if you know, you know. And so I just don't want to lose that. So it's like no matter what people say, what, you know, I'm really in that space. Like I used to care about what people would say. I used to, because people used to be lying and spreading rumors and all type of stuff, and it was very overwhelming for me. Now I'm in a space to where like literally nothing nobody could say or think would even phase me, because I really feel like I'm that bitch, and I don't give a fuck what I've done, what I've said, what mistakes I've made. I don't care about none of this shit, bitch. I'm me and I'm lit, and it is what the fuck it is, bitch. That's my energy now, and I love that for me. And you can tell too, it's just a certain energy of like I'm really in an unstoppable ass phase. And it took me a very long time to get here, and it definitely took a lot of prayer, a lot of tears, a lot of praying. It just all boils down to how much do you love yourself. It's really a self-love thing, and it took me a very long time to get to the point where I truly, truly, truly loved myself unconditionally, flaws and all, because that self-shame and guilt will eat your ass up. And I feel like that's what was happening to me, because I'm already super duper hard on myself, and I am the type of person that will put blame on me before I put blame on others. Like, people could do me dirty as fuck. And I would be like, how did I get here? What did I do to get this result from? Like, that's how my mind is. And that's heavy. I've definitely learned balance now. And I'm so excited because this period in my life is the most creative I've ever been. It is the most free I've ever felt. And I'm just really proud of myself. I'm so proud. It hit different when it is a like it's when people be like it's personal. It hit different now because it's truly personal. I'm like, whoa, girl, like I'm so proud of you. Like I am so proud of me. And it literally has nothing to do with like trying to prove anything to anybody else. I feel like I spent a couple years of being like, I'm on you bitches fucking necks, and I'm not coming up off that motherfucker to your ass. Yeah, yeah, that was my energy for a few years. It really held me back. Like, I feel like it played its part of, like, building my strength back up. Because sometimes shit like that drive you. So I feel like it did push me forward in a sense. But when you go about it in that type of way of like, yeah, you bitches gonna feel me, it's very fleeting. It doesn't last. It lasts long enough to get you to that next level, but then you be feeling burnt out. You got all this resentment and bitterness built up inside of you because you really like these niggas. Yeah, like anybody that had something to say about me, bitch, I'm on your neck. Now I'm like, okay, it come with the territory. I get it. And they're gonna do that, or people are gonna bring up the past when you're no longer there. It's a different vibe. I'm really at peace. That's basically what it is. But I'm about to clock in, and I don't even know what this video was for. Honestly, maybe it's a message in here for somebody. Love you guys. Subscribe to my channel. I also have a music channel as well, and I'm gonna link it in the video. If you want to kind of keep up with me and my artistry, and my songs and my videos. I'm really about to come out with so much stuff, and I'm so excited. It's just really feeding me right now. I love that. But yeah, so you can subscribe to this channel, subscribe to that channel. Make sure you click that notification bell if you're feeling a little frisky, girl, and you want to keep up with me. Do that. I really got a lot to do today. I gotta clean. I gotta go get my nails done. I gotta fix my hair. I'm just coming on here with y'all raw, okay? Because I am who I am. I'm gonna be who I be. Who said that? Y'all don't know. DMX, I think. I hope I have a good couple hours at work. And I'll see you guys in my next video.